Okay, so, as you already know, I've amassed quite the collection. What I'm about to show you is what my collection has gotten to so far. Now, keep in mind, a lot of them, like this, are going to be modified. This is that lock and load you saw in the video. There's going to be a mod guide on this soon, when I have time. Speaking of time, I apologize for taking so long for me to put out another video. I just didn't have the time for it. There, I was too lazy. But, here now, new video. I'm going to be showing you everything I have set up. You're even going to be getting a sneak peek at new videos coming up in the assembly line. Now keep in mind, this is liable to change over time depending on trades and stuff like that. So if something you see here may not be there much longer. Now, to start off, why don't we start small with the pistols. Move my chair out of the way. Now, this is kind of what my room is. It's a small workroom full of random stuff, such as a box that's been penetrated a few times by a few different blasters of different types, of different colors and different shapes. A few other stuff lying around, like a screwdriver I had accidentally dropped. I don't know how that got there. Get down here so you can see me better. Over here. See if I can point you down so you can see that, okay? Here we go. You can see that, okay, somewhat. Over here is an overflowing amount of pistols. I have multiple different blasters over here, ranging from small pistols to big pistols. Blasters I couldn't fit anywhere else ended up here. Certain types of certain blasters ended up here in this corner. A few that have been modified are here. Some that have guides coming up are here, such as this shotgun. There is a mod guide up on this on my channel. If you look up X-Shot Rapid Fire Shotgun, I believe what this is, or is it Exterminator? Doesn't have the name. Yep, Eliminator, excuse me. There's a mod guide up on this on my channel. You'll learn how to try and make it into an actual shotgun. I have this, and I have my friend David to thank for that. Gave me this, since he had nothing else to do with it, and from what he told me, it was very hard to prime. As you know with Rival, these are very difficult to prime, because of their springs, and are very loud. So I have a spot for that. I also ended up finding a spot for most of the other pistols I have, such as my Boomco pistols, the two far shots, far shot number 1, far shot number 2. Both of them are in that bin. a whip blast. Or whip blast, I think it's called. This has been modified. I'm not doing a guide on it since this is hard to put back together. This is the whip blast. I was sent this by Ryan Engelstead a while ago as part of a trade. It's in a video if you want to check it out. A little X-Shot mini pistol. I use this every once in a while when I want to plink around in here. Maverick number 1. And Maverick number 2. Both modified. Cylinder will flip out on this one. Air restrictor is removed. Cylinder flips out. Air restrictor removed. Put this up here for now. Excuse me. Apologies. Ugh. Got a lot of heartburn, so apologize if I burp a lot. So, Kristen, nothing happened by the Retaliator. It has either a 6 or a 5 kilogram spring in it. Crosscut number 1. Crosscut number 2. Both shotgun pistols. Both very powerful. Here is my pride and joy. You remember this, guys? The Havoc? I have it still. Hasn't been modified, hasn't been stripped down. And is powerful. I love this thing. Here we go. This is a Twisted Spinner, I believe it's called. This was sent as well. Very awesome. I love this thing. I see why Walcom likes it so much. I want to talk about Jax's meltdown at Surf. You really seemed to lose it when you learned what Sheena was trying to in your head. Why did it make it worse for you than it was in your I also have the Busby Cougar that was given to me by a friend here in Green Island. I have a video on this if you guys are interested. This is modified. I shouldn't be dry firing this. There's a mod guide on this as well. This is the AccuStrike Falcon Fire. If you're interested in the mod guide, it's on my channel. One of the most successful mod guides I've ever done. Strong arm number 1. Strong arm number 2. One's modified with a drop cylinder mod. The other one isn't yet. This is still bone stock, but it won't be bone stock much longer. Another successful mod guide blaster right here. If you remember this, I had high praise for this thing, and I still do to this day. The only thing I don't like is that when you have to prime this, your hand rides up, and right here cuts into your hand a little bit. I also have a whiteout night finder. This is my pride and joy of the whole collection, along with this. I love the night finder. I think it's a beautiful pistol to use. And this thing is no exception. This is beautiful and badass. A hammer shot. And million jolts. A jolt number 1. This is a shock fire. Jolt number 2. A jolt number 3. Jolt number 4. This is a shotgun jolt. A jolt number 5. This one doesn't shoot 3 darts at once. And this will soon be a custom strap. I'm currently working on getting some carabiner clips for it. And yes, I know, I don't have a lot of vintage blasters. I'm in search for some. I am calling out to the Nerf community for help with that. You already know my shipping address if you've sent me stuff before. I could use the help. This is the only thing that is as vintage as it'll get. This is the Rapid Fire AS-20, or Rapid Fire 20, whatever you call it. One of the most beautiful blasters I have, and my favorite. I am never giving this thing up no matter what. Even when I get old, I'm keeping this thing as like a collectible item. This here is a lock and load from 1998. The Recon is over here too. Counts as a pistol when it's broken down into its stock form. I love this thing. And I'm one of the very few people that like the Maverick. I'm in love with this thing. It's so comfortable. It actually had some pop for its age. I like this thing. It's growing on me. I love this too. Far Shot 1, Far Shot 2. This is one of my drills that is no longer working. I've got to figure out what to do with this thing. I'm in need of a new drill. A lot of random parts in here. This is the insides from a airsoft shotgun that I had a while ago that got broken. This went to a blazing bow that's been stripped for parts that I needed. The shell from a long dead blaster. It's the same one as the other one that I have, but this is from one that was broken and had no function on it. There we go. A spring I thought I lost. Wait now. I'm going through here showing you guys all this stuff, and I'm finding stuff I never knew I had still in this room. A lot of extra parts. Another spring that needs to go with the rest. That's all the pistols. Over here is the magazines. This box is overflowing. That's how many is in here. I have a Vulcan chain in here as well, a couple of them. One's broken. A belt. Nerf lanch. Just what I need. Okay. Gonna do that. Fine. A piece of metal. Okay, you know what? There. Stay for now. Stay. Like I said, box of magazines. I've got 12s, 18s, a 25, 22s. They were sent to me by OIMIO. Pretty soon I'm going to have more stuff from them to review, so keep an eye out for that.
Did you try to go on any dates?
Multiple ways to shoot rifle. The mags and the hopper. Here we go. 2 mags that were sent to me by a fan of mine. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, so I'm not gonna. All I'm gonna say is his name is Michael. He sent me a box of stuff that had a bunch of stuff in it. This was in it as well, along with these. These have been used a couple of times. They're very good mags. I love them. I believe they're OIMIO mags. Nerf lanch. This is a long shot that's being worked on here and there. I tinker with it a lot. It is currently it's gonna be tinkered with sometime soon, so I'm gonna put it up with the other stuff that's being worked on right now. couple of stuff I plan to use for something.
Let me ask you this. That he's really changed.
This is not exactly the cleanest room, so please forgive me for that. It's full of, this floor is covered in, parts. On this end, I can't move this, otherwise stuff is gonna fall. Can you see that okay? No. Great. See if I can kind of shift around. Let's see the mastodon, so you can be able to see the box if I move.
I think people will be watching will be really happy for you that you have found peace and that you found happiness.
Yep, you can see now.
Hope that this one.
And this box here is attachments of different types. Ow.
Coming up, could you
Ow.
imagine him working at Surrogate?
In this box, there's different attachments.
It wasn't that much of a bad.
One of 2 shields, a Raider stock, some of my custom attachments I built, my other shield, with the rough cut. I'll show you this and when I get to the bigger stuff. This was more organized until I got a bunch of stuff over time, so I apologize. A retaliator stock that's been shortened. Multiple retaliator barrels. There's 2 here. There's 1 here that's been modified just for the Raven. This is my whiteout long strike, which is going to be sent to Ryan Engelstead very soon. Yes, you heard it right. If you're watching this, Ryan, don't worry. This is still gonna come your way. I gotta get the money first, which I will soon. I'm gonna put this up here since that's being sent out.
Aldi has everything you need to make magic this holiday season. All at amazingly low prices.
Stampede without its battery tray to lessen the weight. This here is the battery tray. 6D batteries, and then, God dang, is it heavy. So I left the battery tray out so I can store it in this thing easier. Random sword. Looks a lot like a lightsaber, which is why I have it. Modified Raven. I have some of a 3D printed kit on it. I managed to mod on the inside of it just a little bit. Unfortunately, there is parts of it that have been glued, so keep in mind if you have the new version. Oh my! This is the Mastodon. That's the one I found at a Salvation Army for $6. $5.99. This is the best thing I've ever found, and it'll probably be the best thing I've ever found for a long time. The only way that'll get dethroned is if I find a vintage blaster at that same Yeah, at that same place. Here is the Mag Strike. Oops.
To resign. Why?
Well, because often Jax kind of takes a bit, you know, and if I said...
Well, I'm going to take the Mag Strike clip out and put it with the other mags for now. Next is something that was given to me by my girlfriend for my birthday last year. A Predator, which has been modified and repaired. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to point you over here now to this end, which is extremely messy.
I'm very excited about your new boyfriend. We all can't wait to find out what he thinks of Lisa's ass. Do you think we'll be seeing him next season?
All of this is my primaries and secondaries. First is the rough cut. I really like this thing. It's comfy. You can fit your whole hand on just the grip. That's how big it is.
What do you predict for you and Brittany? We'll definitely be together for the rest of our lives. I don't think it's any worse now.
One Demolisher. It's been modified too. And it feels like I left batteries in here. I hope not.
Speaking of boyfriends, Sheena, you having fun being single?
I am.
Do you predict that
Good.
next time we see you that you will still be single?
Yes, I'm staying single this year.
Okay. Lala, this was a big year for you. You know, you stepped out publicly with your man. You brought him around the group. What's your goal for this relationship?
It has the ability to shoot a single elite dart or a rocket
We'll be seeing him next season.
through this here.
Okay. Ariana, have you softened at all?
No, I don't think so.
I'll have to dig back there and find that dart now. Oh my god. A lot of people are going to the route of saying they have too many of these things. I can't really say I have too many since I don't believe in having too many of one thing.
Yeah, you're now an international DJ. Lisa, who do you think is next?
Let's see. So, this is the Abraham's M16 by Busby. Modified. Sidewinder. Belt blaster. This is one of my most favorite things I've ever had so far. This is, I believe, the Velocity. Yep. The Dart Zone Velocity. Go leave that trigger lock off. It's grown on me a little bit. I know I didn't like it before because of all the stuff that was wrong with it, but I got around it with a few mods. Rapid Strike hidden down here. I can't get to it. I can get to this though. Regulator. one of the most greatest things I have in my collection so far, and one of my most favorite ones. If you remember in my review, it runs on 4 of these C batteries. Has this type of jam door that opens up. One of the best things I have so far. Shit. Damn it. Stay up there. And over here is a shot blast that I had in my attic for a long time. I got it down, modified it, and now it can shoot a dart. You can just literally put a dart right on the peg and it'll fire. It fires very well. There's this here, the Surge Fire. This is going to get modified pretty soon. What I plan to do is I plan to take out the dart pegs, widen that a little bit so I can rear load it, and try and make it so I can so I can take out the drum and swap drums. I don't plan to do that anytime soon though, since that was a birthday present and I don't want to ruin it. Another birthday present was this. This was given to me by my aunt. And how it works, see if I can find one of the darts it came with. There. Here's one. It came with these, and you just load it in, and you just blow into it and it shoots. That simple. Only a moron can screw that up. This was the packaging it was in. Really fun stuff to use. Okay. If you go up here, we are now to the in process projects covered by a Duck Dynasty poster. And this bag that's going to be used as a tool bag. This is my Strife. As you can see, there's no screws in it yet because there's going to be mods done to it.
99.9% of the decisions I made last summer.
Did you have her mask in bed?
The whole choosing green.
It's actually done. I just have to put the screws back in. This will be worked on over time. This here. This here has its air restrictor removed. And I'm going to make it so that way it shoots short darts. I just got to get the kit for it. What's this? Oh, whoops. This is some of the stuff. This is what I had when I was sent stuff for review a while ago. Jesus. I didn't realize that was still around. I would have thrown that out a while ago. This is a Vulcan that is currently being worked on. It's going to be opened up completely, taken apart, I'm going to remove this front section since I need this front section for a project. Atlas, been modified, going to be put back together very soon. And this is the long shot that's being worked on. I'm going to put that with the other in-process mods. I'm going to point you over here now. This is a little to-go radio I use. Whenever I go outside, I'll need someone to listen to music. I have this set to a couple of rock stations. I'll have this playing. This is a mag that's been customized. It will not hold darts anymore because this had come out a long time ago. But I still use it.
That's my art, man. Do you think Kanye's gonna apologize for saying that the next Black Cake Monster?
Up here is 2 old mags that are being fixed. I gotta send them off to someone and get them cleaned. This is packing material. Important to have packing material. Especially when you're sending off something of this value. So I'm keeping this around so I can put it in whatever box I decide to put the long strike in when the time comes. This is a custom shield I made at Votech a long time ago. I changed out the screws for flat ones. I then painted them silver since they were black drywall screws. Painted the whole thing silver. Put some white on it for scratches. Then red paint all over it as blood. It held up pretty well over the years because it's been used a couple of times. In this random little box over here, there is some more 3D printed stuff, such as 3D printed barrels and 3D printed flywheel cages. These are going to be important when I start getting into flywheels. This bag has all my springs. It has all my springs. I'll get an extra pair of safety glasses, which I'm going to put up somewhere. Put them over here. This is a 6 kilogram spring and an 8 kilogram double strike spring, along with a bunch of other springs from different blasters. Rival rounds. I have half a bucket full. I still need more, so I plan to get more. A whole bunch of stuff in here, though. There's headshot ammo, there's dart zone, regular rival, knockoff rival. I have so many different stuff in here, along with something that works with some of the modded demolishers. This has my Boomco darts. Has Boomco darts. This is going to be attached to something soon. Has my Boomco darts in here. An attachment that holds more. Something I can put inside a jolt to shoot Boomco darts. And something I can put on the side of a Boomco barrel to shoot elites. Keep them all in one thing for easy storage. Over here, this is another review sneak peek. Actually, I'll just point it this way and I'll grab the whole thing. This in here, I'll move these out of the way. These are darts that look like elites but aren't elites. Such as these NF Strike darts. These are darts that look like elites, not elites. NF Strike, Little Valentine. Different Bowberry darts. Vimit darts. There will be a video coming up on these soon. I left one of these in the package for it. Speaking of packaging, I still have a bunch of darts in package, unused. They're all the accurate darts. Except one, which is glow-in-the-dark darts. So, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100. These are going to be reviewed soon. 110, 120, 130 darts unused, ready to be used on a moment's notice. And will probably be added into a bigger bucket as soon as I get one. Reminds me, Maddie, if you're watching this, bud, you sent me so many darts, I ran out of room to put them.
There is nothing complicated about Simply Ore.
I had to use 3 different bins to hold the darts you sent me, dude. Next up, I have a box of Worker Short Darts. I won in a giveaway.
Simply orange. Honestly simple.
There's 50 of them here. They are great darts. I love them. I plan to get more. This has a extra tripod adapter, as you can see. I keep one around. I keep this as an extra in case this one breaks. I have a bin full of Mega Darts. There's Megas in here. There's also Vortex ammo. There's these. Hog Wild balls. Anyone remember these? This is a reactor ball. This goes to the Sharp Fire. I gotta put that back on in a minute. Put this back with the other stuff.
The new series on Anchor premieres next.
Let's go for the Sharp Fire later. But keep in mind too, some of the stuff I have is liable to change. They're going to probably be sent off for trades or something like that. And materials are going to be used. So materials you see that I have plenty of might be used up later in the day. You never know. This here is something I held off until later. This is a micro shot from X-Shot. This was also sent to me by Maddie, along with a bunch of other stuff I showed you. Uh-huh. Found it. Shit. This is the sharp fire. I already showed you, but you didn't see the stock. Big collection issues, guys. Big collection issues. I have another bin of darts here. This is a box of darts I couldn't fit anywhere else that also Maddie had sent me. X-Shot darts. Dart Zone darts. Busby darts. This mystery dart. I don't know what the dart this is. Gonna take a picture and post it on a couple of groups and see what this is. Another Busby dart. Another Busby dart. I got a handful of AccuFakes in here. Here's a red dart. Monkatron Collective. I actually don't know about what that is. I have a few of these. These are good darts. I like using them for Steffens. Waffle head dart. Here's a FVJ, which needs to be added with the other FVJs. A blue and yellow AccuFake.
Patrick broke up with me on the actual day of our 4th-year anniversary.
Are you guys still learning new things about each other? Every day is an adventure. Every day.
Here's a dart I did not know I had in here. This is a Streamline. He sent me a Streamline dart. Yeah, cool. I didn't notice that before. Another one of these darts. Do some mixing. Elite dart. Another elite dart. Another elite dart.
This year I've been striving to be more balanced. You can either do 3 full shots, probably feel like or you can do
Vimit dart. Zombie Strike Elite.
6 half shots.
This Vimit dart goes with the rest of them.
Or 6 times the camaraderie. Half the alcohol.
Here's an actual AccuStrike dart. This is a real one. Here's a gray AccuStrike dart. AccuFake, excuse me. Another Vimit dart. This goes with the rest. Here's a Steffen. This is a little mini dart. I have a container for them that you'll be seeing pretty soon. Okay, I gotta get content ID'd now. Aha. A special edition Busby dart. Another AccuStrike dart. I'll just add that back in. There we go. In here. In a yellow bucket, blue bucket, excuse me, I have a bunch of darts. Of different darts I couldn't fit anywhere else. I have a crap ton of FVJs. Whoops. Another Busby dart that's going to be added to the rest. I literally have so many darts. I'm not going to need any more for a while. I also have something that's going to be used in a project soon. Toss that over there.
I guess the only person I'm really worried about blowing the secret is me. Maybe the hot dog vendor.
Wait, oh my god, I'm going to the dog park with Brittany tomorrow.
Oh my god, stop.
This is a birthday bag, has so many springs in it, it's not even funny. And I still need more springs because they're going to be used fast. I want to be like Captain Xavier and have a whole bunch of springs. Go into more in depth of the Retaliator project I have here.
But you have to understand that if you do one more thing to Brittany, I will find like really like gross, obscene ways to just crucify you in public.
I need the Retaliator kits for this. Because I plan to make this shoot short darts only. Which means new catch, new trigger. Probably have to replace this.
Don't worry. The biggest deal's happening right now. When you buy one of these Samsung phones, you get a free 15
I'm gonna try and get a front pump kit for this. Make this front pump action. I'm just gonna really do the works on that Retaliator. A lot of these electronic blasters do not have the batteries in them because otherwise they would be too dangerous, as all of you may know. Let's see. I kept the box that the Chronos that I have are in.
They say at a certain age, I wonder what age that is. Simply ages foundation with Olay. Tones, hydrates, and reduces the look of wrinkles. From CoverGirl.
On my work desk, I have tools, some darts, a bucket of Elite darts. Anything Hasbro goes in here. I will be putting in this bin. This scope is going to be going on something. This is a project I'll share with you. I'm going to be taking off this stock attachment on this and just using this as a holster. This is for the air-powered blaster I have.
for breakfast, brunch, and lunch to fill your bags and totes with honey bunches of oats.
This is a retaliator plunger tube that's going to be used. I can't find anything else. This is going to be closed up pretty soon, which is why it's on the table. A bunch of tools. Screws I need to put back in the in this little screw tray.
Good choice, kid. Wonderful. Sweet, seedless, easy peel. Don't miss.
This tray here has screws from the Strife and this. I have this too, which is sold at any Dollar Tree you go to. This is very useful.
I'm Katie. And this is Lola. Hi, nice to meet you. And then we got our third here. We got our little third musketeer, baby.
Everybody wants to get yours?
This is the front portion of that 3D printed kit. That's there for now.
It's gonna hurt you.
This has
Hurt me, okay?
some Busby darts, a couple of batteries I don't know where to put at the moment. The mystery dart I'm going to look up. If any of you guys know what dart this is, let me know. I think it's a Koosh dart.
Does Randall know you're doing this? No. Does he like it?
This is a tagger,
I feel like he just likes me.
some Busby stickies,
My man and I are doing extremely well.
the darts the blowgun came with, or
Finalized.
blow,
Out there,
whatever it is.
open, and I can finally say what his
This
name is.
dart holder thing.
How was CNX Sucky Tuesday? CNX Tuesday was as painful as it sounds.
That's basically how everything is for now, until I can figure out a better way to hold everything.
So for me, it's like, how could you stoop so low when I made sure that I was by the book a good friend? At this point, my friendship with James is non-existent. When Rand and I were at Coachella, James has the audacity to say, "Come on, we all know each other inside and out, if you know what I mean." And I just wanted to vomit. Rand was absolutely not okay with it, and it was time for me to say, "You know what? You don't even deserve my friendship anymore." He walked into Sir and acted like nothing was wrong. Like, "Hi, how are you?"
I'll have to go look for CNX too, but I haven't seen it in a while.
Excuse me real quick. There.
When I see a person like Brittany, who is just always been
Now keep in mind, all this is going to change over time.
just,
Some of this may not be here much
you
longer.
don't treat my Brittany like you certainly do not embarrass her in front of
But keep in mind,
place.
it'll be like this for a while, so don't worry. I'm calling out to the Nerf community as well. I'm in need of new stuff to review. I don't have much left. I have a bunch here that I could do is it moddable on, or something like that. I still haven't done that episode of that yet. Excuse me.
Like, literally. For James to just treat everyone like they're disposable, it's
But
disgusting. Well, guess what? Time's up already.
that's just about everything for the most part.
Everyone says I'm scary, but I feel like this now we've like created this like force.
I thank you for watching. This is almost an hour long.
Beware.
If you stuck with me this long and at the end of the video right now, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you would please. Brings me a long way towards my goals in this channel. If you want to send me something, I'll probably have the shipping information in the description below, so you can actually send me fan mail or anything like that you want. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.